The traffic. Yeah, I don't like how disorganized the city is.
Stores close really early.
I would say how nice people are compared to in Belgium. Oh, it's way more expensive.
I'd say the traffic is a big negative.
Yeah, muddy job, all this type of thing.
The politics.
嗨，大家好，我是Ling，欢迎回来我的频道。我是住在纽西兰的马来西亚人。今天这集很特别，我来到了市区，想来问问看大家喜欢和讨厌新西兰的哪一点，来听听大家怎么说。Let's go！
What do you like about living in New Zealand?
The people, and it's pretty. Yeah, I like how pretty it is.
If someone would like to visit New Zealand, what would you recommend them to experience?
I would tell them to go do the wine tour in Waiheke Island. That's pretty cool. Yeah, just like traveling all around. It's so beautiful. Yeah.
Which city you recommend?
Auckland. Yeah, Auckland, Christchurch. Depends what you're after.
Yeah. And last question, like be honest, what do you don't like or dislike about New Zealand?
The traffic. Yeah, I don't like how disorganized the city is. But yeah, you can get away with not having to go into the city. Yeah, but the city is a bit poorly organized, yeah.
What do you like living here in New Zealand?
It's very free in terms of what you can study, like education-wise as well. I think like in high school, you really get a choice of what you want to study. I think it's easy to pursue your dreams here.
And what do you hate about living here in New Zealand?
I think stores close really early. So like not much of a nightlife compared to other big cities or countries like in Australia. Yeah.
How long you have been in New Zealand?
A month and a half now. Yeah. So I'm still a baby here.
What do you like about living here in New Zealand?
I would say how nice people are compared to in Belgium. Everyone is smiling and saying hi and everyone's really nice.
But what do you feel the difference, like the culture?
Yeah, the culture is not that different. Like the food is not that different either. But the people are very nice and the sun is here. In Belgium it's really rainy and cloudy, so I really enjoy the sun here.
And last question, be honest, like what do you don't like about New Zealand?
I mean, school for now. I don't have like a lot of courses. I have only English for 2 hours and a half a day. But I'm really bored because it's too easy. So I think I'm gonna ditch school and travel for like 3 months now instead of 1 month. So yeah.
What do you think about the cost of living compared to Belgium?
Oh, it's way more expensive. Yeah, it is way more expensive. It's difficult to compare because in Belgium we use euros and not dollars. But if I compare it to Belgium and I like change the money from dollars to euros, I can see that it's way more expensive. So that's a big difference.
What do you like about New Zealand?
Very low corruption, pretty free economic activity, universal healthcare, quite democratic, relatively safe.
Oh, great. If someone would like to visit New Zealand, what is the one thing you would recommend them to experience?
Queenstown, probably, more like South Island. Lots of like adventure trips and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. The bungee jump?
Yeah, muddy job, all this type of thing. Outdoor stuff, basically.
And the last question,
Yep.
be honest, like what do you don't like about New Zealand, if there is a thing?
It can be a bit small sometimes, probably. You know, like Auckland's the only big real city. So if you want like big city stuff, probably outside the country.
Where do you guys come from?
From France.
We're from France and I'm studying in Australia.
Oh, so how will you compare like New Zealand and Australia?
It's quite the same, I think. Maybe it's Australia is cleaner than New Zealand, I think, in the streets. But otherwise, people are nice and it's just quite the same.
What do you like about New Zealand?
There is so much different culture in this country, and it's just so gorgeous for me. Then the landscape too. It's just there are too many things to see in this country. Everything is just beautiful.
I think the same about the landscapes. Everything is really pretty, especially in the south. I like the mountains and the beach, and to see the two of them at the same time.
Be honest, what do you don't like about New Zealand?
I don't really know.
I don't think I know. I like New Zealand.
Oh, great. What do you think about the living cost like compared to France?
I think it's cheaper than in France. I think it will depend of many things, but like overall, I think it's cheaper than in France.
在 food court 这边还有一个马来西亚的档口叫 Selera 是马来文，翻译的话应该是 appetite 的意思，华语应该是说口味。它一碗面大概23。
What do you like about New Zealand?
I think mostly the people. I think the people are very unique. Like you always see people smiling when you walk down the road, and everyone seems to be very friendly, and you can have a nice conversation with people, and I think that's really important for everyone that comes over. Yeah.
You are so friendly. If someone would like to visit New Zealand, like one thing you could recommend them
Recommend?
Yeah.
I think you should do bungee jumping. I think anyone that comes over, all of the major cities have a bridge that you can jump off with the rope. I think that'll be very fun for anyone that comes over. Yeah.
Okay. And be honest, what do you don't like about New Zealand?
I don't like the traffic. I'd say the traffic is a big negative, and it'll be nice if we had trains and things that could take us around like in other cities, but I think if you get through the traffic, then it's fine.
How do you feel the living cost of living here?
I think it's quite high. I think especially in Auckland, it would be nice if, we could afford to be able to, everyone to buy a house and things. But hopefully it starts to get better as the time goes on. But we'll have to wait and see.
What is the best part living in New Zealand?
I would say probably nature. Everyone's friendly. I like to say it's clean as well.
What you don't like about New Zealand? Like not that satisfied.
Probably the politics.
Is it in these few years?
Yeah, like ever since the COVID stuff has hit.
If someone would like to visit New Zealand, what would you recommend them to experience?
I would say go to Queenstown, CBD, Auckland CBD, Sky Tower, and all the beaches, the West Coast.
如果要我说喜欢 New Zealand 的什么，我会觉得它真的很适合养小孩，很 kid friendly， 去到哪里都有 parents room。 给大家看看这商场的 parents room， 旁边有父母上厕所的地方，一进来门口旁边还有这个微波炉可以让你热奶，然后这边有给父母休息的，这边有小孩的尿布台，然后在旁边有一个地方给小孩玩乐，很安全的都有围起来，然后旁边有这个小隔间可以让父母喂奶。如果要我说一点让我觉得比较困扰的，那就是这边的看病等待时间比较长。在这边如果你不舒服想看病，你需要预约你的家医，那应该是2-3天后的事情。那如果你小孩不舒服，你想立刻 walk in emergency care， 那等待的时间至少2到3小时以上。虽然说小孩看病是免费的，但你只要一想到需要等个2至3小时，然后加上小孩不舒服，他会哭闹，就会觉得倒吸一口气。听完大家的回答，你有什么想法呢？你觉得新西兰有什么优缺点呢？欢迎留言。那我们下期见，别忘了订阅我的频道，拜拜。臂讲 Thank you。
Thank you.